Okay. I maybe was not fully prepared to start this stream when I did, but that's fine. Okay, I just want to double check that my mic is working. It seems like it's working. I am just completely exhausted today. This has been a not so good week. Hi, welcome to the stream. And there goes some random person walking through the apartment again. Guys, I'm serious. If you steal the copper, I'm gonna fight you. So last stream, Casey and Chair had their birthdays, and they adopted 2 cats.
Okay, so what's this about? Meaning destroy this orphanage you don't like no more?
No, you didn't.
I'm curious.
The message you got from me said I'm gonna fight you if you call the copper bandits.
I would never, ever get the copper bandits involved in anything. You have no proof of it, I would either.
Do I need to go get the screenshots from Discord? Because I will.
Oh, there ain't no screenshots in Discord. Dylan, quick, delete them! Delete them!
Okay, we're gonna have Casey get his job. Because I forgot to do that last stream. Last stream, I was not doing so well. I was stressed about Hurricane and...
No.
I had every right to be stressed about the hurricane.
It was just only like a couple hours. 4 days.
You think over 100 hours of no electricity and no running water is just a couple of hours?
Yes.
And keep in mind that for the first, like, 50 hours, we didn't have air conditioning because we didn't have a generator.
Bad. You went through what I went through. You just have 1 extra hour on what I went through towards near the beginning of the year. I'll be more specific about a couple months back. Probably like a month though. Now I think about it.
Yes, I would. I would lose it from that. This week has been a struggle. And I have had to go through stuff like this before with other hurricanes, except back then we had a bigger generator that we borrowed from my grandma's husband that ran an air conditioner, light, the fridge, and a PS2 and a TV. Because like me, my uncle, and my cousin were all bored, so they set it up to run the TV and the PS2.
I have a question. Have you thought about destroying Texas and then rebuilding it?
That's not a terrible plan.
Okay. And
Guys,
if
I
that's
think
the
it's
case,
time for me to be a supervillain again.
Can I make an idea? Can you make Brandon Herrera the governor then? Of the whole state? And you be the supreme ruler of Texas?
Is it really a good idea to hand me a position of power?
Doesn't seem like a bad idea. Like, what's the worst thing that could happen? Like, the worst thing I see you doing is destroying all Hot Topics. So they don't charge you a bill that makes no sense.
Actually, I haven't gotten any more of those bills in a while. I don't know if they gave up or what happened, but I have not gotten any more of those bills in a while. Dylan says, I don't know, one day I'll just take over everything if I get bored or challenged.
Dylan, I challenge you to take over the world. Starting with the most randomest country I can think of. Iceland.
You see, I would continue my plan of world domination with Legos, but I'm too busy streaming Sims and reading fan fiction.
I can't do that no more. Website I use won't show up for me.
I'm just reading it through YouTube videos.
Yeah, that's what I use.
Most of them are terrible, though.
That's what I was doing. And then it won't bring it up no more. Or didn't bring it up no more. Saying I have a problem with it. Problem connecting to it. Saying it's my internet's fault. I know that ain't true. Because I'm able to play online.
He says, like, if Matt goes, you can't take over the world. And I go, huh?
I gave Dylan a challenge. He has to take over the world starting in Iceland. No. Better. Greenland. But then but in the process you have to rename those two to exactly what they represent. Makes no sense. Greenland is called Greenland when there's more ice everywhere on it, and Iceland is called that when there's more green than anything.
You know, I switched over to Chair to check on what he's doing, and he's doing his homework on his own, and he went to class on his own. And his needs are fairly decent. Good job, Chair. I'm proud of you. Sorry, Matt, I refuse to switch the names. It's too funny.
It ain't funny, it's annoying.
It's kind of funny.
You know how often I get those two mixed up? nearly every time I think about it, one of them. Then I'm trying to figure out for another week which one's which.
Why is Casey scared? Casey has a fear of death.
That's a good fear.
I mean, yeah, but why is he suddenly afraid of death? He's never Casey, are your parents okay?
No. They ate too many baked beans.
They're fine. It might have been one of his parents' cats, though. And I just missed the call. Okay, chair. Oh, you didn't do all of your homework. Oh, that might be the call now. Nope, that's his dad calling to congratulate him on his job. I have no idea how long I'm going to stream. I am mentally and physically exhausted.
And more than likely won't go to sleep until around 4 in the morning.
Yep, because I have to stay up and watch the dog. Because, like, we've all barely been sleeping. And I actually did sleep today. I passed out at some point this morning on the couch. I just couldn't keep my eyes open anymore. Why is Table calling Casey? Okay. What my friends don't know is I'm actually evil and just pretending. Through years of free gifts and advice, it was all a part of my plan.
Oh.
Matt, can I deep fry Kentucky?
You're deep frying anything that's related to Kentucky, you're gonna be deep frying some KFC.
Do you really want to deep fry the already fried chicken?
Not really, but if you gonna deep fry it, you better make it extra crispy.
Nice, I'm deep frying the state. Well.
Okay, how about this? I give you a random person's name, and you, from the state, you have to deep fry them.
Also, guys, I just want to say something. I think I'm making a little bit of progress with the shopping addiction. This week has been miserable, and I haven't tried to order or buy anything. Except food.
Yet.
I'm purposely not buying anything because I already had planned to buy the Sims DLC, and I haven't been paid in 2 weeks. So it's either, do I want to spend that money on anime shirts when I know I could get them cheaper later? Or do I want to save it and buy the Sims DLC? But also, like, for, like 2.5 days of this, I didn't have any internet connection.
You didn't even have a hotspot?
No. No, the AT&T towers were down. T-Mobile's were too.
Dang. How bad did that storm destroy your state?
Pretty bad. Not Harvey levels of destruction, but pretty bad.
Well, was it on par with when y'all got that bit of snow and ice down there that nearly destroyed your whole state?
I mean, as far as like as much damage, I think this did more damage. I don't know about amount of deaths though.
Oh, there's always a hope of no one died.
Yeah. But you're talking 5 days with no power in the Texas summer heat. In our area, almost this entire town is poor. So, and because of that and the fact that there's like no major hospitals or anything, we were basically lowest on the list and some of the last to get power restored. And most insurance companies right now, they're letting people make their claims and then dropping them because they don't want to pay for wind damage again later. "70 people died because of the freeze." I'm thinking it probably wasn't as many this time. But, I mean, everything was like so bad. There were so many power lines down. Some of the power lines are literally in a river.
Well, you better look out for them electric catfish then.
Well, over 70, yeah. It was a lot. And a lot of it wasn't just due to the, like, just freezing. It was people trying to keep warm and making not the best decisions to try to keep themselves and their families warm.
Like, how often does Texas ever get snow and stuff?
I mean,
like, I know
it doesn't
possible.
happen as often as like in a lot of other states, but it's been more common the last few years.
Well, I'm about to change the subject now, okay? Do something less depressing. I made enemies today.
Yeah, there was that, and then several people accidentally started fires in their houses or accidentally poisoned themselves. It was bad during that freeze. Yep. And something again, like with Harvey, these smaller towns up here and like surrounding areas not getting any mentions during the power outages. And like, we managed to keep some food good, but the only reason we managed to do that is our neighbors brought us over 2 bags of ice.
At least you have some good neighbors.
We did lose most of our food, though. Oh great, Chair is scaring the cats now. He scared Casey too. Okay, yeah. I know I had a package of like ground turkey that I was going to use for tacos, but it was pretty much completely thawed by the time we got the generator. So we were like, yeah, that's probably not a good idea to try to keep that. The chicken was still frozen solid, so the pork chops were not. And I lost like all of my frozen snack foods. Mostly upset about my chicken nuggets because they're hard to find, but there was only like 10 left in the bag, so.
Hey, you want to learn something I found out over the week?
Sure.
People get real mad when you kill them in parkour maps.
Yeah, I can imagine that.
Especially when the person that made the map added an item that just lets you just run full force into people and kill them.
We do have a barbecue pit. It's just like by the time we got the generator and started checking into the food, it had been so hot that no one could handle standing out there trying to cook food. Also, should we spin the wheel to name the kittens? Currently their names are Luke and Leia because no one was in chat, so I didn't know if you guys wanted me to spin the wheel for their names.
They already got names. Don't. But I'm gonna say this now. The next thing you get, I want to name it. It'll be Colonel Hater Salad.
Any relation to your Minecraft character?
No. Pretty sure you already made my Minecraft character as a sim once.
Yeah, but I don't have him anymore. He was one of the ones that got erased when my library got erased.
I'm still saying this now. That my character was the best character ever.
But hey, on the upside, that also means Pizza's sim got erased. But yeah, we did lose the other roleplay sims. Because I hadn't uploaded them to the gallery. Okay, chair is like mostly ready for class. And Casey's alright. I think I am gonna have him grab some food and then I'll have him work on his robotic skill, although I think he works today. Yeah, he does work today. So we might be better off just getting him in a good mood and then having him work on skills when he has a day off. Which he has 2 days off after today. Oh, because he didn't end up graduating early, but because he did graduate with good grades, he started at level 3 of his career. Which is pretty good. The cat's made a mess. Well, in the living room. Oh. It is love day in game. Is it time for them to actually start a relationship? Right now they're still just friends and roommates. Oh.
Bad. I got Big Dumb Stupid from a Christmas present.
Good job.
Big Dumb Stupid got me killed.
Yep, that sounds about right. Chair just maxed out his werewolf rank.
Good job. Well, does that mean you gotta put him down now? When you get the silver bullets? Well, I ain't got really no silver bullets, but I got a good sized machete. I think that'll work.
Dylan says, nah, have one's brother die by a nail, then have a kid with the mother being off screen so they can't tell who it is. So, the ending of Supernatural, basically.
Plot twist. The one that died by nail is the mother of a different kid.
He's still going. Then make a terrible Walker Texas Ranger reboot and terrible sequel.
No, Walker Texas Ranger should never got rebooted. That show was great the way it was. I'm only saying this because I'm biased, because that's the show me and my mama used to watch every night.
Yeah, I have a family member that loved the show and he didn't like the remake or reboot, whatever it was.
I'm still trying to figure out how the heck do they make up these these characters when it's all based off of Chuck Norris's real life feats.
He's still going. He's just talking about all the roles that they both had after Supernatural now.
Ah! I have a question. Like, how bad was their roles after Supernatural?
I mean, one of them was the star of the Walker Texas Ranger. Dang. Remake. Reboot. Whatever. Was it a remake or a reboot?
Remake, more likely. Unless Chuck Norris appeared in it.
Yeah, he's still going now. Oh, I didn't even realize Casey went to work. Yeah, I've heard about it. I haven't watched it.
Heard about what?
Another show one of them was in. Chair, why are you just sitting there?
So that's what a chair does. Just sits there. Until it needs to be used.
Oh no! Luke is leaving fur all over the house. There's literally just fur balls all over the house.
You better get some de-shed. You might want to get someone to de-shed them then.
Nobody's at home. Casey's at work and Chair's at university class.
Wait, you sent a chair to university class? How did you do that?
He's a werewolf, not actually a chair. That's just his name.
He's a chair werewolf? What kind of sim do you have?
I mean, his siblings are literally named Table and Carpet. We've been over this. Did you forget?
Have you not noticed? I have the worst memory.
You were a part of picking Carpet's name. Because it was between Carpet and Rug.
I was?
Yes.
When was this?
I don't know, before the hurricane?
What hurricane?
The one that knocked out my power for a week?
Oh no, that was that squirrel I sent down there. It wasn't a hurricane, that was a squirrel.
Oh.
I gave him coffee.
One of my cats tried to kill a squirrel today.
What color was it?
The cat or the squirrel?
The squirrel.
I don't know. I was just told that she had a giant squirrel.
Okay, then what wasn't the squirrel I sent? I sent a midget of a squirrel down there. It was a solid white one.
Okay, well now we have an excuse to actually have them start a relationship. If only they were both in good moods. They now get a bunch of money if they get married. Which means they can probably buy a small house that's better than this apartment where the neighbors won't be playing loud music and people won't walk through my apartment walls. It was me dressed as a hurricane as a joke. Why did you take down all the power lines and trees? There is literally an uprooted tree and a giant hole in my yard now.
It's just a prank.
What kind of prank is that?
The best kind.
Was the dropping the giant tree limb on Oreo's pen part of the prank?
Is he okay?
Yes.
Then yes.
I on and get him, but he's okay.
At least he survived.
Also, I don't know if anybody saw it on Discord, but I rescued a moth from a tropical storm. There was a giant moth at my door. I put him in a box until the rain let up a little bit and then let him out on the back porch where he would stay dry. Then he attacked a family member and flew away.
Good job, Jerry.
Now Luke is rolling around in the piles of hair on the floor, and Leia is spinning in circles in Casey's room while Casey's sleeping. Even in Sims, cats are weird. Why do random werewolves keep calling Chair? He doesn't know any of these people. Well, they're not going to get together on Love Day, so they're going to be sad from having a terrible holiday, but I couldn't help it. Cher had class, Casey had work, and they're both in terrible moods and need sleep. I feel like having them adopt 2 cats was a bad idea.
Aren't they werewolves?
Yes. Well, Chair is. Casey's not. Surprisingly enough, Casey is just a regular, normal Sim.
I'm not gonna lie, I'm calling bull on that.
I mean, I was
Reason?
planning to make him a spellcaster, but I'm kind of not sure about that because then there's a chance that their kids could be hybrids and broken.
I'm gonna say this now, Dad. When it comes to you and your Sims, none of them are normal, even ones that just come in randomly. They're not normal. But they're not on Kylo's level of weird.
No.
No Sim you ever have or ever will have will be Kylo level weird.
I mean, the one that broke into his house and kissed him, maybe.
Yeah, but that's beaten by the fact he let it happen.
Yeah, Kylo let it happen, so.
And he was a detective, and that was the suspect.
I don't think it was actually a suspect.
I know, that's the story we're going with. That was his suspect.
But he did break into his house. He was not let into the house at all. He just came in.
I'm so glad that they released this new song, this song back on here.
Oh, I did learn a little bit about the new DLC. There is an axolotl plushie. It's a decorative item. But there's also, it looks like how they did with the frogs and the bugs. It looks like axolotls are going to be collectibles like that.
Okay.
Because two different parts of their trailers, one has shown a pink one in a tank in the background, and one has shown a cyan one in a tank in the background. And also, I'm thinking, I may have Casey and Chair's kid play through the new career that comes with the new DLC. Because now, at this point, the new DLC comes out in like 2 weeks. And also, I have to rush to get stuff done on Fortnite. Because now I lost a week of being able to do anything because of stress from the hurricane and then the hurricane / tropical storm itself.
Then the few days without power.
Yep.
Oh god. Plus you still have. Plus, if you're still interested, there's 2 victory umbrellas you can try to get this season. From the Reloaded, which is basically Rebirth Island, and the normal victory umbrella. I got both of them. I like the reboot one.
I don't know that I have either. I don't think I have either. I don't know.
The reboot one's my favorite. Look, is my second favorite one. It's black and blue. My favorite's my custom umbrella. Well,
I kind of figured.
Actually, it's that one's actually my 3rd favorite. Only reason I wish I can replace it with the white with black, but it's something I have now.
Dylan is starting a new ice age.
Good luck. Bad help, Ordis is talking.
I don't know what you want me to do.
He won't shut up.
Should I throw Claptrap at him?
No, I don't want to do it Claptrap no more.
Oh, so either, I don't even remember when it was, but either yesterday or earlier today, I was trying to sleep on the couch and my dog just ran and dove on my leg. Why did I think getting a husky was a good idea?
'Cause you love huskies. You think that...
And this time I don't even have the excuse of, oh, well, someone offered me a free puppy. No, we paid for this one.
Let me take a wild guess. Which one? The murder potato.
Yep. Knife
Well,
Dog
at
was
least-
free.
At least it's living up to its nickname.
She has, the first couple of days she was struggling because of the heat. And that was a big part of our problem too, is because as bad as we were struggling, she has even thicker fur than Oreo. We have a little battery operated fan, and at one point she was whining at me to turn the fan back on because I had turned it off. It was that hot.
And that dog stayed in front of that fan the whole time, didn't it?
Pretty much whenever it was on. Then when we finally got the air conditioner set up with the generator, one family member was sitting. Before that, we didn't have the air conditioner plugged in yet. We had 4 fans plugged in, and family member was sitting in their chair in front of one of the fans, and Wednesday went and laid in front of the fan, blocking the air.
Good dog.
And now tomorrow I have to go clean up the front fence and move the kiddie pool up there because I told Wednesday when the power came back on I'd let her and Artemis play in the kiddie pool together. If she doesn't try to drown Artemis again.
The dog has tried to drown the other one before?
Yes. She literally pushed her under the water with her foot and held her there. So basically they have to be supervised. Because if left unsupervised, Murder Potato might actually become a dog murderer.
True. Yep. Yep. I'm gonna head out. Go listen back to my videos.
Okay, have fun.
Oh, I'm beginning to think one thing. I don't like Borderlands.
Oh yeah, speaking of that, I was trying to play a Borderlands game on my Switch, but I couldn't really see what was happening very well, and had to give up. And also, I couldn't hear what was happening because I kept having to turn the volume down when shooting, because family member was watching videos and couldn't hear their videos over the game. And then I would have to turn it back up to hear the characters talking.
Well, I'm out. Good night.
Good night.
Justice for Grissom!
Yeah, I'll probably have to do that next time. I likely would have figured that out had I been playing it on a TV, but I wasn't. So I couldn't really see very well on anything. Which has also been a struggle for like everything on the Switch. I did end up being glad that I bought Stardew Valley. True, but I would not have been able to read them. That cat is still asleep in his piles of hair. Also, I think my game is glitched because it's not supposed to still be Love Day. I think it's the apartment causing it to lag like that. I should, but every time I've had glasses, they haven't helped very much. I mean, they didn't actually say that to me. It was just like the way they acted. I'm pretty sure that's what they thought. But apparently, from what I've heard and seen from like a lot of people online, if someone's complaining about pain and a doctor doesn't like immediately find the problem, they seem to either think they're faking or just kind of tell them there's nothing they can do and ignore it. I'm sure not all doctors are like that, but that sadly has been my experience with a doctor who couldn't immediately spot what was wrong. I was 17 years old and saying that it was hurting to breathe. But then again, a lot of times it seems like people don't seem to believe when I'm actually in pain. To the point that sometimes I just deal with it. And they are now married. Oh, and they got quite a bit of money. Yeah. One of the true crime, one of the people who does like a true crime podcast that I watch, he also has what he calls medical mysteries, and it's talking about like unique medical cases. And one of them, no one wanted to believe the lady that she was like in pain and having issues, and when she finally actually got someone to help her, she had breast implants, and she had gotten like some kind of normal health issue after having a kid, and she got it treated, but it ended up causing an issue with the breast implants where bacteria got in there, and it was growing black mold inside of them, inside of her body. And everyone was telling her the pain was in her mind and trying to get her to see a therapist instead of a real doctor. Even doctors were telling her it was just in her mind. Yeah. Yeah. And the fact that no one believed her, even like the way the story is told, is that even her husband didn't believe that she was actually in pain. And it had gotten so bad that she was going to purposely overdose on pain pills the night before she saw that last doctor that found what was really wrong with her. To think that someone was in that much pain that they were willing to do that to themselves because no one believed she was in that much pain. Okay, I will keep that in mind. I know a lot of people like give permission to be on podcasts, but some people don't ask for permission, they just do it anyway. I guess I could have just gotten them a bigger bed now. I'm about to give them a house anyway, so it's fine. Okay. They can't get like anything fancy, but they can get a nice small house. Probably at least 2 bedrooms. Which 2 bedrooms is probably all they're gonna need, since I think I'm only having them have 1 kid. Because they already have 2 cats to take care of. And Chair is still in university. That's unpleasant. I had a glass of tea over here. It tasted fine earlier, now it tastes like paper. I think maybe we should throw away that ice in the freezer. I mean, I don't eat paper on purpose, I just happen to know what it tastes like. Okay, well, this is the only 2-bedroom house here. Maybe we'll see over here. I don't want to spend all of their money if I don't have to. I would just build them a house, but I don't feel like building a house right now. Maybe I should just put them on a lot and then build the house maybe tomorrow or something. Yeah, I think I'll do that. I'm just gonna have them keep their furniture. I can sell like the beds and get them a better bed, but I kind of want to keep like all the decorative stuff they had. Oh, I'm about to have to end the stream. My phone's at 10%. Yeah, yeah, they probably shouldn't have. It's fine. It'll give them a better reason to like work harder at their jobs and earn more money to move to a better place. Also, I just realized I have no idea how to build a house that looks decent in a desert. So, yeah, there's that. By the way, I'm gonna do something dumb. You might want to get the wheel ready. Good. Okay, they had a daughter. What is her name? I'm worried. Oh no. Okay. Welcome to the world, little baby ambulance. I'm almost tempted. Okay. It's a bad idea, but they're gonna have another kid. It'll be twins, sort of. Okay, spin the wheels again. I'm concerned. They had a boy now. What's his name? Well, I think that's the best place to end the stream. Alright, thank you everybody for watching. Thank you to anyone who subscribed. Hopefully I'll see you guys soon for another stream. I don't know when. But yeah, I'm gonna try to stream. Maybe tomorrow. Good night everybody. I gotta go charge my phone and get something to eat.